the actors were getting blood, so much blood throwing around that it was like getting all over the audience. And it like actually was becoming a problem.
They had a splash zone for blood.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Holt Harmonics. I'm Jake.
I'm Teanca.
And tonight we have a very special little spooky time Halloween episode for you. We're going to be doing super spooky musical trivia.
That was lightning and thunder.
You scared me, actually. There's a lot of Halloween musicals. We love Halloween. We love Halloween musicals. We love
And plays.
going to see Halloween musicals and plays during the season, watching movies that make us spooked out, and we are just geeks for the season, so we thought we'd bring you a couple of episodes. We'll have another one. But today we're going to be doing trivia. Teanca has fed ChatGPT a prompt to give us, to generate a trivia based on horror-themed musicals, but we haven't seen the answers to the trivia. Neither of us know the answers or what is coming.
Hopefully we know some answers.
I don't feel confident.
We'll see how it goes. I asked ChatGPT to go relatively easy on us.
The thing is with like theater lore, it can get pretty deep. There's a lot of names that you don't know that were involved in these productions.
Yeah, this should be fairly surface level, but we shall see. Maybe you can play at home and you'll kick our butts.
Yeah, keep track of your score and send it to us in an email. And if you got all of them right, I'll send you an iPad. I'm just kidding. I won't do that, actually. I wish I could. I will someday. Hit subscribe for us, help support the channel, and then we will do giveaways with iPads with our trivia. But we're just going to jump right in. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're so ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Question one.
We're starting off strong with a good spooky musical, Beetlejuice. Who directed the original Broadway production of Beetlejuice? I have no idea.
I couldn't even venture a guess. I have no clue.
I'm gonna say Bob Fosse.
Okay, that's a solid guess. He's probably dead when this came out, but I'm gonna go with Tim Burton. I don't know. It's not Tim Burton, but
that's a better guess than Bob Fosse.
Yeah, it's the only name I have in my head.
Alex Timbers.
Alex Timbers.
A good man, I assume.
A good man, maybe.
Congratulations.
I hope it's Alex Timbers. Good job. Let's have a moment for Alex, maybe.
A moment of silence.
All right, Alex Timbers, thanks for directing Beetlejuice. Alex Brightman was in Beetlejuice.
I love Alex Brightman.
He was directed
He's very
by
talented.
Alex. There were a couple of Alexes. I didn't know that at all, and I don't have optimistic views on the rest of this trivia.
We'll see. Number 2, we definitely know.
Okay.
We were in this show. The Addams Family.
We were in this show. If you didn't see our other video where I mentioned this, I played Lurch for a night, and I walked on stage.
But you were in it.
I walked on stage, and I went into a coma, and then I was dissociating and didn't know what was happening, and then all of a sudden the show was over.
You were still in it though.
All right. Let's see what it is.
Okay. Which actor originated the role of Gomez Addams in the 2010 Broadway production? I know this one.
Oh my gosh.
You know this one.
I should know this.
You do know this.
I do?
You know it.
Oh, a man, a mustache, suave. It's Nathan Lane.
It's Nathan Lane. An iconic
Nathan Lane.
voice. We've listened to this soundtrack so many
Nathan
times.
Lane.
We knew that one.
I was psyching myself out. Okay, I got a confidence boost.
Yeah. Just roll with that.
Yeah, no,
Let it fuel you. Let me just double check. Yep, Nathan Lane.
Okay.
We did it. Number 3
Okay.
is another musical that we know. Another great spooky musical, Sweeney Todd.
One of our very favorites, if not my very favorite. It's definitely my favorite spooky musical. It's in my top 3 ever.
It's iconic. It's so good.
I love Sweeney.
Who composed the... okay, this is a gimme. Who composed the music and lyrics for Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Correct.
The correct answer was Stephen Sondheim, Teanca had the opportunity to interview. Mm-hmm. She wasn't cosplaying. Nope. She wasn't
by myself
by
in
herself.
An apartment in LA.
It wasn't weird.
No.
Bless you, Stephen.
Young Frankenstein, number 4. Which famous comedy filmmaker wrote the book for Young Frankenstein the musical?
It's Mel Brooks.
It's Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
I knew that.
Easy. I love Mel Brooks.
I'm a huge fan of the movie. I have never seen the musical. I only know...
It's pretty good,
I only
actually.
know... Roll, Lindsay. And that's it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Number 5. MacBeth. In theater superstition, what is the commonly avoided name used to refer to Macbeth to prevent bad luck?
We were in MacBeth.
We were in MacBeth.
We played Macbeth and Lady Macbeth like 2 years ago as
We
of the
were.
recording of this video. So if we don't get it right, I'll be sad. So the other name for
worded
Macbeth,
kind of confusing. Well, if it's to prevent bad luck, that's like the Scottish play, right? That's what they call it.
oh, like the
when
title
you don't say
for
Macbeth.
it. Oh, I was thinking it was like a name
Scottish
of a person, like Doug.
Doug Macbeth.
No, then you're just still saying the name.
Just Doug.
No. I think you're right. I think it's the Scottish play.
Okay,
That's
let's
like
look.
the code word for it.
It's got to be. Yeah, the Scottish play.
The Scottish play.
Did you get that right?
Good job.
Thank you.
We're doing pretty good, actually.
I feel better.
After that first one, Alex Timbers, I thought we were doomed,
I did too.
but we got some momentum.
Next is Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors was adapted from a film by which cult director?
I feel like I should know this.
I feel like you should too.
It's got to be like a Tim Burton
don't
or
No, not Tim Burton.
Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus?
Really? That's a guy. He directed. He directed Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Home Alone and the first couple of Harry Potters.
I was thinking of the bad one, the one who spread diseases across America.
The bad one. I mean, you're not wrong, I suppose.
I'm gonna go with Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, it's not that, and I have no idea who it is. So just tell me.
I don't either. Okay, Roger Corman.
Roger Corman. Never heard of her.
I don't know who she is, but congratulations! It's a great movie.
Let's hear. Let's get a moment,
for Roger.
All right, we got 2 directors wrong, which makes me sad.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I need to get up on my director lore.
Yeah, clearly we got to work on that. Next is The Mousetrap.
Oh, The Mousetrap. We have a friend that's directing The Mousetrap at this very moment.
That's true, we do. So let's see if we can do him justice. The Mousetrap holds what record in theatrical history?
What record? So it's a play. It's an Agatha Christie.
It is an Agatha
So
Christie.
popular, classic, right?
And old.
Yeah, and pretty old. So it was probably on Broadway. Yeah, because if it has records, it's probably on Broadway.
That's true. You don't get like
Community theater
random
records.
community.
Unless you keep track of them yourself. I don't know. I'm going to say like the most tickets sold
Ooh.
ever by a straight play.
That's a good guess. That's
Okay.
a really good guess. I'm going to go with that too because I have no idea.
Okay.
The longest running play in history.
Okay, so that's
So you're on the right track.
indirectly, that is kind of the same thing.
If you're long running, you're selling a lot of tickets.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, probably.
Unless it's
Yeah.
just empty theaters every night for
Okay.
years.
I feel pretty good. I won't give myself the full point, but I feel like maybe that's a half a point.
Yeah, at least a quarter of a point.
Yeah.
Number 8, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I love this show.
Absolutely quintessential Halloween time, spooky time musical.
It very much is. I love this show. I hope I get the answer right.
You better, since you love it so much. I love it so much
The
too.
music is so good.
It's so good. It's the weirdest shit ever, and I love it. Which actor from the original London cast of the Rocky Horror Show went on to star in the 1975 film adaptation?
I mean,
Well, it's got to be like Tim
it's
Curry,
Tim Curry.
right?
It's Tim Curry.
I don't think there's anyone else it could be. I didn't know that he was in the
I don't really- yeah.
London cast.
I don't
first,
have any
though.
doubts.
Let me see. Yeah, it's Tim
Okay,
Curry.
yeah.
Nailed it.
Tim
Crushed
Curry.
it.
One of the most iconic theatrical performances as him as Frankenfurter, I think.
Yeah.
He was sexy. He was raunchy. He was a bad bitch.
Oh, that was good. If I was a man, I mean, there's a lot of man roles that I would like to play because generally they're just written better in musical theater. Frankenfurter is up there as
Yeah.
a role that I would want to play.
That'd be so awesome.
That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
I've seen a couple of live productions. Both of the ones that I saw had incredible Frankenfurters, so it was a treat.
The only time I saw it was when I was like 10 and I was too young and I was traumatized. There were butts in my face.
That's too young.
It was too young for me, at least for sheltered me.
Okay, next question.
Okay, next is Carrie, which is another
Okay.
one that I've watched the movies and I love it. And
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some of the songs, but I'm not really that
I
familiar.
don't know much about it. I've heard some things like
I've heard mixed
there was a
things.
big community production here. I don't know, 6-7 years back. It had a lot of buzz, but I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, Carrie the musical became infamous for what reason when it first debuted on Broadway?
Okay, I actually think I know this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really? What?
Okay, I remember hearing about this. So when they were doing Carrie, it's like a horror show, right? And so
Yeah.
I think like there's like a ton of blood.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think it was actually like the actors were getting blood, so much blood throwing around that it was like getting all over the audience. And it like actually was becoming a problem.
They had a splash zone for blood.
Yes, but it was not a voluntary, like it wasn't labeled as a splash zone. Like you didn't know what you were getting into.
Oh, no.
And blood probably doesn't come out as stuff that
No.
well. I don't know, maybe their staged blood did. But
It's
still,
stage
you don't want to
blood
be
still.
Yeah, you still don't want to get splattered
No.
with blood. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. I'll trust you. Let's see what the answer is. Oh, it was one of Broadway's biggest flops.
Oh, I was so confident too.
I know. I fully believed you. I was in it.
I must be thinking of something else because
Was it the local production?
maybe it was
that had
just
that
this
problem?
local production. It could
That's
be.
really funny.
It's possible.
Yeah, see, I knew people really, really loved it, but I feel like not, like there was a small group of people that really,
Yeah.
really loves Carrie.
They were probably releasing it betting on the fact that the Carrie movie name was
Yeah.
strong enough to draw a big crowd. But Carrie is already a pretty cult classic.
It is.
And so I don't feel, I've never seen Carrie. I just know about Carrie, but it seems more of like an off-Broadway type thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I would think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it flopped hard. Interesting.
Damn. Sorry, Carrie. Next one is Jekyll and Hyde.
Okay.
Jekyll and Hyde was originally conceived as a concept album. In what year did it make its Broadway debut?
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
A concept album.
I didn't know that actually. Jekyll and Hyde is another one that I feel like all the songs that I've ever heard from it, I'm like, man, this is good. This goes hard. But I've never seen it. Not super familiar.
In what year?
I feel like, I mean, there were people who were singing it when I was in college, so it's at least
No, yeah, it's probably
10
gonna,
years
It's probably
old.
gonna be 80s. I'm gonna guess 80s.
80s when it debuted on Broadway?
Probably.
Really?
Is it like
Is
more
it that
contemporary?
old?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, and that's the crazy thing. I need to see that show.
I think it's 2000s.
So I'm gonna say 89.
Okay.
I could be way off.
For some reason, I think it's more contemporary. I'm going to go like 2010.
Okay, we're really different on our answers, so let's see who's closer.
Oh, 1997, right in the middle of us. Well,
90s.
actually, you're a little bit closer.
97. So I was
I
8,
didn't realize it was that old.
I was 8 years off. You were 13 years off.
Yeah, so you win. I didn't become aware of Jekyll and Hyde until like college.
I know I've known about it for a while, but I just productions have come up. I've had chances to see it, but I've just never seen it. What we got? 5 more?
We got 5 more to redeem ourselves.
5 more. This is getting me in the mood to for spooky musicals.
Yes.
Go out and support someone in your community. Go watch
Yeah.
a spooky musical at a theater near you, because I want to do that.
We'll
We're gonna
do
go
that
see
for sure.
some of our friends.
Yes.
I love them. I love our friends.
I love
Theater. Okay. All right. Number 11.
Dracula, the
I don't know
play.
anything. I don't know anything about it.
My elementary school did it. Like a condensed version, obviously, and that's
Yeah.
all I know about it. Which actor famously portrayed Dracula in the 1927 Broadway production before reprising the role in the classic 1931 film?
I actually know that like this
Do
is
you?
this is in here somewhere.
I don't know. I've actually never seen the Dracula film.
Bram Stoker. I think that's his name.
Isn't that the author or something?
I think you're right.
I think that's
That's
like
the
the
only
author
name I have in my
or
head, though.
director or whatever.
That's the only.
I'm gonna go with,
Oh, maybe Humphrey Bogart.
that feels right.
It's possible. Those are my 2.
That's pretty classic. I'm gonna say James Dean.
No, it wasn't James Dean.
I know, I'm just kidding. I can't think of it. Bella Lugosi.
Bella
Lugosi.
I did not know you, Bella. I'm
But
sorry.
I'm sure you were good.
Let's have a moment for Bella. All right, Bella.
We'll have to watch Dracula and watch Bella work his magic.
Yeah, we should. That'd be fun.
We should for spooky time. Next is Phantom of the Opera. Who directed the original West End and Broadway productions of Phantom of the Opera? We got another director. Our
These
record's been bad.
I just don't know who directed stuff.
I don't either.
I do some shows, but like very few. And the only
Andrew Lloyd Webber take his turn at directing.
That's the thing. You own, like, when you think of Phantom of the Opera, that's like the only name that comes to mind.
Yeah.
It's Andrew Lloyd Webber. And as far as directors go, I have not a clue.
I don't know either.
If it was like a famous British filmmaker or something, I can't even venture a guess.
I'm going to say Alfred Hitchcock.
That's actually maybe not a bad.
Oh, I should have known this. It was Harold Prince.
You really?
Yeah, from my musical theater acting school days, we learned a lot about Harold Prince. He was a very famous director back in the day.
Oh,
but I did not realize that he directed Phantom of the Opera. So congratulations, Harold. I'm sorry I forgot about you. It's been 10 years since I've been in school.
Harold, proud of you. I had to take the L on that one.
I know. We're going to have to really shape up when it comes to director knowledge in the future.
I'm going to pay attention from now on.
Yeah, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to go on a deep dive. Okay, number 13, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I did this show when I was in middle school, and I played...
The head?
A random old lady.
I thought you were the Headless Horseman's head.
Nope. I was a random old lady who talked about pickled stuff.
You were Grandma Pickles?
I was the original Grandma Pickles from Final Fantasy IX.
Final Fantasy IX. Let's give a shout out for Grandma Pickles. All right.
Okay.
That's crazy, though. I don't know much about the show, so let's see.
Which musical theater composer wrote a lesser-known musical adaptation of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow in 1948?
Ooh.
I did not know that there was a lesser-known musical adaptation, but that sounds like a bop. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow it's a cool, spooky show.
I'm going to say Candor or Ebb.
That's a fair...
That's literally the
guess.
only venture of a guess I have. That might be too early for their era. I don't know. But that's the only thing that's come to mind.
I don't hate that guess. Let's see.
All right.
Douglas Moore.
Gosh, I don't know. There's a lot of these people that I don't know. I think we had some of these that were automatic.
Yeah.
And then some of these are just like,
Uh-huh.
All right,
well, Douglas, congratulations. A moment for Douglas.
Yeah, we got to give moments for all these people that
we failed.
that we've failed.
Sorry, Douglas.
Beautiful works of art are going unappreciated.
I don't know your musical, Douglas, but I'm sure it was beautiful, and I wish you success in the future. He's probably not alive. Number 14, American Psycho. This is another one I don't know a lot about. I know the movie. I don't know a ton about the musical.
The movie's very good. It's very fucked up.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, honestly.
It's very messed up, but it's a well-made movie.
It is.
Christian Bale, and he goes off. He pops off in that movie.
He usually does.
Yeah,
That's
he
kind of what
does.
Christian Bale does. The question is, who composed the music and lyrics for the American Psycho musical adaptation? I think I actually know
Duncan
this
Sheik.
one. Yeah.
It's Duncan
I was
Sheik.
going to say, because I was like, I'm pretty sure.
He did the Spring Awakening guy,
Spring
right?
Awakening guide. It is.
Yes.
It's Duncan Sheik.
We got one.
We did it.
Duncan.
This is the last trivia question.
The final question, and then we will tally our score, and the stakes are so high.
They're so high. If
Yeah.
we win this, we will give ourselves $1 million.
Yeah.
And the show is Heathers, another spooky show. What year did Heathers the musical make its off-Broadway debut? So
It's
Heathers
pretty recent.
Heathers came out when I was in college, and I was in college from 2013 to 2016.
Okay, so like
Girls started belting Dead Girl Walking incessantly like my last year. I'm going to go 2015. That's my guess.
sounds good to me. I think it sounds good.
Okay.
Let's see.
2014.
Oh, it was 2014.
I was a year off.
We were a year off, but that was good. A year off's not bad.
That's not too bad.
We still got it wrong.
We did.
It's an L.
It's an L.
At the end of the day, a loss is a loss.
All right, let's see how many we got. Alex, we did not get. Nathan, we did. Steven Sondheim, we got. Mel Brooks, we got. Scottish Play, we got. Roger, we failed. 1/4 of a point for longest running play in history. Tim Curry, we got that. We did not get the Carrie one. We did not get 1997 for Jekyll and Hyde. We did not get Bella. We did not get Harold. We did not get Douglas. We did get Duncan, and we did
almost got the last one.
We were very close.
So how many?
7 1/4 points.
Out of 15. That's a failing grade,
Yep.
but
We failed.
I feel glad that we just got some right.
We got some, and we learned.
We learned some things. We're going to pay attention to directors
Yep.
in the future and appreciate their works. We hope you had a fun time playing trivia along with us for this spooky musical time.
How many did you get right? Did you kick our freaking asses?
Yeah, and if you just Googled stuff, well, that's an honor system on you. You have to live with that.
Yeah. And do you love Douglas more?
I do now.
I do now. I
Okay.
respect him.
Everyone, thanks so much. Have a lovely Halloween season. Thanks so much for watching Holt Harmonics. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to be popping videos all the time. Covers, musical, renditions, scenes, all sorts of skits, more content like this. It's coming at you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy.
Goodbye.